Hey everybody, and welcome to another episode of Deckin Around Deck Specs. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the SKOTOS Playing Cards from Kardek. But before we jump into it, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
And please ring the bell.
So this deck is printed by Legends Playing Card Company on their classic finish. It is part of an unspecified print run, and it's designed by Kardek. So let's check it out. So the interesting thing about this deck is when they actually first advertised it and launched it on Kickstarter, the idea was that the foil you see throughout the whole tuck case there would actually be a very vibrant amber orangish kind of color to kind of bring the idea of a Grecian urn to mind. You know, uh that very well-known black and amber pottery. And I guess in the printing process, something happened with the foil where it actually came out as more of a red, but it looks great still. You can see the back design has a very Greek key-oriented style to it, and being a Legends Playing Card Company deck, out of the box, it fans terribly. So you have matching Pegasi Jokers there, and then you really have very artistic, beautifully done custom pips and indices throughout all of the suits. One of the really cool things about this deck is all of the court cards are well known and even some lesser known Greek mythological stories. So you had the Cerberus there, you had the Medusa, and each of the courts throughout just is showing, like, there you go, the Minotaur, showing one of these well known Greek myths. On top of that, the artwork for these is spectacular. This is hands down a collector's oriented deck, but I think anyone who appreciates, nice artwork would really get a kick out of this deck.
Yeah, dude, I love the artwork. It reminds me of a really well done tarot deck. With the artwork that you see here, it really does look like something you would see in a tarot deck.
Absolutely. It has that style to it. Obviously, one-way designs across all of the courts, but again, being more of a collector's deck, I don't think that's as much of a negative as it would be should it have been designed for magicians. So,
Yeah.
also, I think one of the really cool things about this deck is they actually use the large format pips for the central pips on all of the aces, which I absolutely love. And again, you can see just fresh out the box, the Legends Playing Card Company decks are not really made for fanning. They work, and I'm sure after some break-in, they probably would be a little more conducive to fanning. But by no means does it come out of the box like a Bicycle Premium Crush stock or a Cardamundi B9 stock where you can pull it out and fan it beautifully first try. But I think that also goes to the idea that being a collector's deck, this thing really hits a lot of the key collector's points, such as the foiling on the tuck with a subtle embossing to it, the fully custom quartz indices pips across the entire deck, and really a very intricate back design, which I think is so cool.
Yeah, I mean, I love that tuck box too.
Yeah, it looks great. And I like the idea. And it actually didn't hit me the first time around because they kept talking about the black and amber colorway for it, that it was supposed to mimic Greek pottery.
Mm.
And even with a little bit of a slip up in the final coloring for the tuck, I still think it looks so beautiful and really hits those like that Greek mythological like vibe to it.
Yeah, I like the Grecian word you used
Uh,
earlier.
Grecian urn, that's what they're called. Or an amphora, one of the two. So there you go.
On that note,
Thank you everybody for checking out this episode of Deckin Around Deck Specs. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. We drop these every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday, so make sure to keep an eye out.
peace out.